ACT tests. Our pundits are experienced and extensively trained in SAT and ACT prep.
What next? Join our free boot camp on July 3rd or 10th or a free mock test.
ఎక్స్చేంజ్ 8,000 రూపాయల బ్యాలెన్స్ మ్యామ్.
ఇవ్వనక్కర్లేదమ్మా, 8,000 మీకే వస్తాయి.
ఎస్ మ్యామ్, మేము కేవలం హాల్మార్క్ 916 గోల్డ్నే అమ్ముతాం. ఇంకా మీకు దొరికింది 100% ఎక్స్చేంజ్ వాల్యూ.
క్వాలిటీ, ఇది మలబార్ ప్రామిస్.
Is test prep nerve-wracking? Getting an excellent score a huge challenge? A new wave in the test prep is here to help. Test Prep Pundits has all the answers to your questions. It is a one-stop solution for all your academic needs. Our premium online interactive content has hundreds of SAT and ACT test problems, hundreds of hours of videos. Get real and instant results with real scores on the real SAT and ACT tests. Our pundits are experienced and extensively trained in SAT and ACT prep.
What next? Join our free boot camp on July 3rd or 10th or a free mock test.
If you're thinking of buying jewelry now and don't want to step outside, relax. All you need to do, call us. On the day and time of your convenience, we will bring our collection to you. Welcome to the Malabar Gold and Diamonds Showroom online experience. Step into your world without stepping out. Now that's our promise. Malabar Gold and Diamonds.
వెల్కమ్ టు tvasiatelugu టాక్ షో విత్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్. మరి మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఈ రోజు కూడా ఒక కొత్త టాపిక్ తోటి మన ముందుకు వచ్చేసిందండి. మరి ఆ టాపిక్ ఏంటో, వివరాలు ఏంటో చూసేద్దాం. అనిల్ గారు, వెల్కమ్ టు ద షో అండి. హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
ఐ యామ్ వెరీ గుడ్ లక్ష్మి గారు, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ ద వండర్ఫుల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ దాట్. అండ్ మన అనిల్ గారు ఎక్స్పర్టైజ్ ఏంటనేది మనం చాలా వారాలుగా చాలా ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ లో చాలా టాపిక్స్ లో మనకి ప్రొవైడ్ చేసిన విషయాలతోటే, అంటే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తోటే మనకు తెలిసిపోయిందండి. కాకపోతే ఎవరైనా కొత్తగా యాడ్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి వాళ్ళ కోసం అనిల్ గారు ఎక్స్పర్టైజ్ ఏంటనేది మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి చూద్దాం. He has a 15+ years of experience in finance profession as finance controller, CFO, and he holds a lot of other senior executive positions in major organizations like Amazon, Starbucks, PwC, and Sun Edison. So he is helping his clients take advantage of tax planning opportunities and strategically setting up their businesses for success. So he has a wonderful team of CPAs, chartered accountants, and financial professionals as well. Please feel free to call AGFintax for any of your financial planning needs or tax planning needs. So Anil Grandhi garu will be very happy to assist you or help you. Thank you so much. Anil garu, mari start cheddamandi program.
తప్పకుండా లక్ష్మి గారు, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ ద నైస్ ఇంట్రో. ఎస్,
థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. సో మరి ఈరోజు మనం హెల్త్ కేర్ స్ట్రాటజీస్ ఫర్ స్మాల్ బిజినెస్ ఓనర్స్ అనే టాపిక్ గురించి డిస్కస్ అయిపోతున్నాం అండి. బిఫోర్ గోయింగ్ ఇన్ టు ద టాపిక్, మీరైనా ఈ విషయం గురించి ఏమైనా చెప్తారా అండి?
ఎస్ అండి. ఫర్ స్మాల్ బిజినెస్ ఓనర్స్, IRS has been, and also our government, American government, has been supporting small business owners in many ways. And there are a lot of tax saving strategies can be implemented to save a lot of money for the small business owners. But these strategies are not known to many people. So we thought, okay, let's take up this point for today's live show, and let's jump into this. Let's get into this topic.
Sure, Andy. So, health, medical care expenses, and insurance is one of the main cost as well as savings component ignored by small business owners. So, this pandemic has all the more highlighted the importance of careful tax planning in this regard. So, in today's show, we are going to discuss about important healthcare savings and tax strategies that every small business owner should consider. So, without further ado, Anil garu, what is the first tax planning you would suggest with respect to health insurance or medical expenses?
Yep. As you rightly mentioned, if with the proper and right appropriate implementation of strategies can save money for the two small business owners, it can be phenomenal. So first, there are different strategies we can use considering the healthcare for the small business owners. Let's start with a very easy one, which is very familiar with many for many small business owners, which is health savings account. So, which is very popularly known as HSA. So, health savings account is a tax exempt trust or custodial account you set up with a qualified HSA trustee to pay or reimburse certain medical expenses you incur. It means if you incur any medical expenses, there is a trustee always for you who gives you who can reimburse your medical related expenses. But is everyone eligible to have an HSA account? Answer is no. You need to be an eligible individual to qualify to open an HSA account and to open and contribute an HSA account. So your HSA investments, whatever you are doing every year, that amount can be used for any medical related expenses, or it can be doctor visits, and also the prescriptions can be for those expenses can be used. And this money can be invested into any other any stock market or real estate also to meet your dreams. If you are not using your money this year, what you do with this money? Instead of putting this money idle in your account, you can invest this money into any of the stock brokerage accounts or any real estate also. So there are different strategies we can implement. We will go through that.
Okay. So does HSA give additional advantage to small business owners, and what are the benefits, Anil?
Yes. So the first one, the HSA is a tax-free. Whatever you contribute to an HSA, that is a tax deduction. You get a tax deduction for that money, and it grows tax-free. Like example, this year I will go through the details. Example, if I contribute $7,000 into the HSA account, and that money can be invested into any other in the stock market till I use the money for any of my medical expenses, and it grows tax deferred. And whenever I use the money in the future, maybe after 5 years, maybe after 10 years, maybe after 40 years, if I want to use the money for any medical related expenses, then it is completely tax free. So that is why we call it as a triple advantage account. You invest, you get a deduction, it grows tax free, and when you use the money for the medical related, again it is a tax free. So this is the triple advantage. On top of that, HSA makes patients with HSA can be used, or you can put money in your HSA account only when you have high deductible medical insurance plan, health insurance plan. So when you have a high deductible plan, you can the out-of-pocket expenses might be a bit bigger amount compared to the regular health insurance plans. In those cases, these HSA amounts are very helpful for you. Whatever you contribute in the HSA account, you can use this money to take care of any deductible expenses or out-of-pocket expenses for your medical purpose. For any medical related expenses, you can use these funds. Okay. And just like people might be, our viewers might be very much familiar with the IRA account, independent retirement account. So this is considered, and HSA is called as health IRA account. You get the same advantages because of the tax advantages, but you have to use this money only for your health related expenses. So this is a very great tool, and you don't have to use the money in the same year when you contribute. If you don't want to use this year, it's okay. You can roll it over to the next year, and for in your lifetime, you can use it for any medical related expenses.
So if I'm not wrong, though it has some restriction that it can be used for only health expenses, but it has a triple tax advantage, right? And as you just said.
Yep, you are right.
Okay. So is any permission required to set up an HSA? And
so technically, no permission required from an IRS to set up to establish or to open an HSA account. However, you need to have, as I mentioned earlier, you need to have a high deductible high deductible health plan you should have. So wherever you are working, you can be working as an employee, or you are a self-employed person, self-employed or sole proprietor, or you are a business owner. If you have a medical insurance plan, a medical health plan, and always there are different types of medical plans are available. You need to choose the one which is tagged as a high deductible health plan. So whenever only the individuals who has high deductible health plan can only contribute to HSA account, and they can get a tax deduction. So those are the restrictions we have.
Okay, got it. So I recollect you mentioning about this in the past session too, but for the sake of our viewers, so what is a high deductible health planning?
Okay. Yes, as you said, we covered about this HSA tax saving strategy many times in our previous live shows. So viewers can go and see our recordings for any references. However, here I will just summarize it. What is hdHP plan, which is a high deductible health plan. So a high deductible health plan has a higher annual deductibles than a typical health plan, number one, and a maximum limit on the how much money you need to spend in a year. If you have a high deductible plan, is whatever the deductible amount, it can be a couple of thousands of dollars. And if there are any out-of-pocket expenses, if you need to spend, that also you need to spend. The total expenses you incur on health-related expenses, if you have a high deductible plan, is relatively more compared to other health insurance plans. And so that it's very important to identify, to go for this high deductible health plan only if you and your family members are healthy. If you have any health related problems, then we don't recommend you to go for high deductible plan, because it will become more expensive. But if you think that yes, you have a very good healthy family, then then you can go for high deductible health plan. Then you can start contributing to HSA, and you can start saving money. The very important point we need to consider is, if you have a high deductible plan, all preventive care benefits are included for free. It means you need to go for maybe a regular annual health checkup. You are not required to pay anything, because it comes under preventive care benefits. So if people think that, oh, I need to go for every year annual checkups, then you are good, you are healthy. Annual checkups are considered as a preventive care. Anything if you are taking as a preventive care steps, those are covered under high deductible plan. And if you have high deductible plan, you can go for HSA account.
Got it. So how and where can this HSA contribution be claimed then?
HSA contributions made with after-tax dollars are deductible from the gross income. Like example, if you are working in an employment, if you are working as an employee, that is already considered in your W-2 if you are doing any contributions. But if you are contributing after-tax dollars, that is after you got the money, if you are a small business owner, you don't pay this in advance. I mean, you are contributing to HSA account. It's the $7,200 for a family, which is the maximum amount you can contribute. Mm-hmm. So that amount is after tax amount. So if at all, if you are contributing with your after tax dollars, then you can claim it under Schedule 1 of Form 1040. Form 1040 is nothing but your individual tax return. So when you file your tax return, there is a schedule called Schedule 1. In that you can contribute. You can get a tax deduction for your HSA contribution.
Okay, got it. So how much is the eligible deduction, Andy?
So if you are a single tax return filer, you can get a deduction of up to $3,600. If you are having a family, if you are filing jointly tax return, then you can contribute. Then you can get a deduction up to $7,200 for the year 2021 for this year. So the amounts may change year to year, but for the year 2021, your amount is $7,200. You can get as a tax deduction.
Got it, Andy. So what is the next deduction that can be claimed, Andy?
Yes. So HSA account employees can also go for a tax deduction. Even the small business owners also can go for tax deduction. But today's live show is exclusively designed for small business owners. So now I want to take up the second one. The second healthcare strategies is health insurance premiums. If you are taking care of health insurance premiums for your employees, they are 100% tax deductible in your when you file your tax return. And if you are paying health insurance premium for small business owner itself, that is also tax deductible if you are having an single member LLC or if you are a sole proprietor. So health insurance is a very big amount. So it will be few thousands of dollars. Many people don't know. Even I have been seeing many small business owners, they go and get the health insurance policy, health plan from marketplace. Every city has a marketplace which is supported by the government. So they go and buy the health plans there, but they don't know that those amounts can be deducted from their tax returns. So health insurance premiums are a really reasonably bigger size of amounts which can be deducted.
Got it. So how can we choose the health insurance plan that perfectly meets our requirements?
Okay. So before that, just I want to add one more point to your previous question, because this is very important. As I was mentioning, if you are filing a single tax return, single member LLC, or if you are filing your sole proprietor tax return, then you can go and deduct your health insurance premiums directly in your tax return. However, if you are filing your tax return, if you have a business and if your business is filing a 𝗏 tax return, then if the company is taking care of your health insurance premium, then there is an IRS requirement. There is an IRS compliance requirement is there. Whatever health insurance premium is being paid for the business owner who has more than 2% shareholding in the company, that amount has to be added to W2 as an income. I mean, it has to be added to the W2 of the employee, who is a owner employee. At the same time, the owner can deduct this insurance premium, whatever is added to his W2, because the general income is gone up, but he can claim this deduction in his individual tax return. So for your S corporation is a separate tax return. If you pay any health insurance premium for the small business owner, you can get a tax deduction only if you add back that amount to the small business owner W2. At the individual level, the small business owner can claim this as a deduction when they file their individual tax return, which is a 1040. So this is one clarity. Yeah. And now coming to your question, your next question. So how do you choose the health insurance plan premiums which are meeting the requirements? So in general, health insurance premiums, you go and look for any health insurance plan, health plans of any companies or government or any health insurance providers. In general, there are 4 types of health insurance plans available all the time: platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. So the platinum is always has lower deductibles, but has a higher premium. But vice versa, it's completely opposite when you take up the bronze plan. When you go for the bronze plan, the deductions are high, the premiums are cheap. So that is what you need to pick for. So in most of the cases, those bronze plans are considered as a high deductible health plans. Only in those cases, only if you choose that high deductible health plan, then only you can contribute to your health insurance HSA also. So that is how you need to choose. You can optimize your tax savings if you go and choose the right plan, what suits for you.
Are there any other insurance plans, Andy?
Yes. So apart from these 4 types of plans, platinum, silver, gold, and bronze, there's a one more is called catastrophic plan. So the catastrophic plan is not, everyone is not eligible for catastrophic plan, because there are some limitations given by catastrophic plan. How does this catastrophic plan works? So this is an health insurance plan, but with very low monthly premiums, you can go for this plan. But because the premiums are very low, the deductibles are extreme. The deductibles are very big. But these plans are very helpful if you met an accident, or if you met with any unusual medical related expenses, or if you have to face any worst case scenarios. In those cases, these catastrophic plans are very, very helpful. But only one thing you need to consider: this is not for everyone. Everyone is not eligible for this.
Got it, Andy. Who are eligible to buy a catastrophic plan, Andy?
Okay, only people under 30 and people of any age only people with under 30 years old, or any age with a hardship exemption or affordability exemption based on the marketplace or job-based insurance being unaffordable or eligible. If you're not able to take care of the health insurance premiums, then, and if you can go and buy, you can buy this in marketplace. So where the premiums are very low, and you can go for this. And if you are eligible for this plan, if you go and look into, if you want to buy your health insurance plan from your marketplace, which is a government supported marketplace where you can go and buy your health insurance plans, if you key in all your numbers, and if you are eligible from the available options, it will automatically show you that you are eligible for this plan. Why I'm saying this is, couple of my clients reached out to me. They say that I tried to go for this policy, go for this catastrophic plan, but they don't find under marketplace. If you are going under marketplace, and if you are eligible, you can see this plan. If you are not eligible, you cannot see this plan, because there are some income restrictions are there, and it changes from state to state. So you need to be, if you're eligible, you can go and find this plan.
Yeah. So what will these catastrophic plans cover, Andy?
So catastrophic plans cover the same essential health benefits as other marketplace plans. You go and buy any regular health insurance plan from the marketplace, almost it has the same benefits. But the thing is, like other plans, catastrophic plans cover certain preventive services at no cost. You can go for preventive, there is no cost, but it has only limitation of 3 visits in a year. Mm-hmm. So before you met your deductible, you can go for any preventive care visits, but it has a limitation of only 3 times in a year. But otherwise, it has all the benefits, but everyone is not eligible for this plan.
Got it. So if the business owner pays on behalf of the employees, are there any tax advantages?
Yes. There is one tax credit. It's called Small Business Healthcare Tax Credit. Many people are not aware of this. And if you go for this credit, every dollar to dollar, you for dollar, if you get dollar to dollar credit, you get it. Dollar to dollar, you get the tax credit, and it is available only for some specific eligible business owners only. This credit can be used for any taxes to knock off this credit with any taxes owed by the business owners, and up to 50% of any health insurance premiums paid by on behalf of the employees. It means up to whatever insurance premiums you are paying for your employees, up to 50% of the premium whatever you paid, that amount can be used to adjust with the any of your other tax liabilities. So this is a very great tax credit available, but many people are not aware of this.
So let us take a short break and come back in.
Yep.
If you're thinking of buying jewelry now and don't want to step outside, relax. All you need to do, call us. On the day and time of your convenience, we will bring our collection to you. Welcome to the Malabar Gold and Diamonds Showroom online experience. Step into your world without stepping out. Now that's our promise. Malabar Gold and Diamonds.
Is test prep nerve-wracking? Getting an excellent score a huge challenge? A new wave in the test prep is here to help. Test Prep Pundits has all the answers to your questions. It is a one-stop solution for all your academic needs. Our premium online interactive content has hundreds of SAT and ACT test problems, hundreds of hours of videos. Get real and instant results with real scores on the real SAT and ACT tests. Our pundits are experienced and extensively trained in SAT and ACT prep.
What next? Join our free boot camp on July 3rd or 10th or a free mock test.
న్యూజెర్సీలో ఇల్లు కొనాలని కానీ అమ్మాలని కానీ అనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ నమ్మకమైన నేస్తంగా మీ ఇంటి క్రయ విక్రయాలను చేసి పెడుతోంది మీ లోవి రియల్టీ గ్రూప్. వేలాది డాలర్ల మీ కష్టార్జితాన్ని, ఎంతో విలువైన సమయాన్ని ఆదా చేస్తూ కేవలం $990 నామమాత్రపు ఫీజుతో ఖచ్చితమైన సంతృప్తికరమైన లావాదేవీలను చేసిపెట్టే రియల్ ఏజెన్సీ లోవి. అంతేకాదు, మీరు కొన్న ఇంటి మీద మినిమం 1% క్యాష్ బ్యాక్ మీ క్లోజింగ్ కాస్ట్ లో పొందగలరు. మరిన్ని వివరాలకు ప్లీజ్ విజిట్ www.lovihomes.com. కాంటాక్ట్ 9083049621 or 9083371289.
Welcome back to TV Asia Telugu Talk Show with Experts. TV Asia Telugu is available on a lot of platforms like YouTube, FTV, World BB TV, Dish Network, website, YouTube, and Facebook page. So whenever you have some time, please log into one of these platforms. You can watch entertainment shows and informative shows as well, especially TV Asia Telugu Talk Show with Experts. Please don't miss this, Andy. This is really very interesting program. So without any further ado, let's go into the details, Andy. Anil garu, welcome back to the show, Andy.
Sure, thank you, Andy Lakshmi garu. Yep.
So what criteria must be met to qualify for this credit, Andy?
Yes. So as we were talking before the break, small business healthcare tax credit. Many small business owners are not aware about this program, because this is a straight dollar to dollar credit. So, and very few people, well, a few small business owners are only eligible for this program. So how do you qualify to get this credit? So there are couple of qualifications are given, requirements are there. Number one, you should have fewer than 25 people and 25 full-time employees. Your employee count should be less than 25 people, and the average employee salary should be less than $50,000 per year. $50,000 or year, $50,000 or low it should be for every average employee salary. And you should pay at least 50% of your full-time employees health insurance premium cost. If as a small business owner, if you are helping your small employees to take care of by taking care of 50% of the premium, and if they are less than 25 employees, you are eligible to avail this tax credit. And but other condition is you have to offer the same health insurance benefits to all your employees, to everyone, to all your full-time employees. You should offer. And if any employee is not working more than 30 hours, then you don't have to offer to them. If any employee is a full-time employee, you have to offer this health insurance benefits, and you need to take care of 50% of the cost. Then you can claim health insurance tax credit for the money whatever you paid as an employee premium.
So you are saying like whoever is full-time, so you cannot discriminate between any employee, right, Andy?
Yes, you are right, Lakshmi.
So what if the employee does not want to take the health insurance, Andy? How that
is okay. You, as long as you need to offer. So you need to offer to every employee. If they don't want to opt, it's okay. But you need to
they
offer.
can deny.
They can deny, yes.
Oh, got it. So what about health reimbursement arrangements, Andy?
Yes. After those two categories, like HSA, we discussed 3 strategies as of now: health savings account, health insurance premium cost deductions, and after that, healthcare tax credit. So after the fourth one I want to talk about is health reimbursement arrangement, which is popularly called as, which is very familiar as HRA. Health reimbursement arrangements or health reimbursement accounts. People also call it as health reimbursement accounts. So these are completely funded by employer. It's an employer funded. These accounts are funded by employers, which can be used to take care of any of your medical expenses. An example: if I offer an HRA to all my employees, those funds, I'll give some specific amount. I give some amount, example $1,000 to all my employees, every employee. This $1,000 employees can use to get a reimbursement for any of their medical expenses, and this has a limitations on a year-to-year basis, but this is a very good one, and this is strictly for the small business owners who small business owners, and this is very helpful if your medical expenses, employee medical expenses are an average, your average medical expenses are very high. Like example, I have some client, he has an employee who is physically handicapped, and they need to take a lot of medicine, very expensive medicines year on year, every quarterly month. So in those cases, this is very well recommended strategy which we can recommend to our clients. HRA is a very good one, because whatever money you pay to your employees up to the limits given by IRS, that premium amount, the limit amount, whatever you're reimbursing to your employees, that can be claimed as a deduction in your tax returns when you file your tax returns.
So can HRAs be customized, and as one plan might not serve the needs of everyone, right? So is it possible to customize HRA plans? Yes,
in HRA there are multiple types of HRAs are there. So it's not that they can be customized. You can customize it, but there are different categories, different types are there. So the qualified employer HRA, individual coverage HRA, group coverage HRA, expected benefit accepted benefit HRA, dental vision HRA and retiree HRA. There are different kinds of HRAs are there, but I'm considering the shortage of the time. I'm not going through all these details. Maybe in upcoming many of our live show, I will take HRA as an individual topic and we can go through in more detail. But right now, just I want to give some awareness. I want to bring some awareness that HRA is also a great tax saving tools which small business owners should consider.
Got it. So what expenses can be reimbursed through HRA? So
it can reimburse any expenses which are qualified medical expenses under IRS section 213D, which includes any medical expenses or any medical insurance premium payments also can be reimbursed from the employer. So your employees are any medical related expenses including premiums are eligible for the reimbursement.
So please elaborate with the help of some examples.
Okay. HRA can be used for HRA funds can be used for the sake of individual health insurance premiums, individual dental or vision premiums, amounts paid towards health plan deductibles. If employee is paying any deductibles, co-pays, office visits. If you go and visit the doctors, there may be some office visit expenses. Those expenses also can be claimed. Any prescription drugs or non-prescription drugs with a doctor's note, and mileage for travel or from eligible health care. So in all these expenses can be reimbursed by employee from employer under this HRA plan.
Got it. Okay. So as always, that's a lot of information to comprehend. So what are the key takeaways from this session, Andy?
Okay. It's very important to have a coordinated plan for your taxes and your healthcare expenses, as they are related to each other more than people realize it. I mean, your tax strategies are connected with your health insurance plans or health plans what you are offering. So both are interconnected, but many people are not realizing it. But if you are proactive and if you take a right decision, on average, you may be able to deduct approximately $3,000 for every employee for whatever expenses you are incurring. So it can be for medical related expenses, or like I was saying, that employees can get a reimbursement for any co-pays, office visits, or any prescription drugs or deductibles. All these expenses can be reimbursed and employer can claim these expenses. It can be an HRA plan, or it is an HSA plan, or it is a tax credit, healthcare tax credit, or health insurance premium payments for employees. Any of those expenses can be claimed as long as you have a right documentation, right strategy designed based on based on the client, or based on the situation of the situation of the small business owner. I mean, because from person to person, the finances are different. The small business owner to small business owner, it's a different. The situation might be completely different. So definitely, I strongly recommend our viewers, to work with their tax accountant or CPA to design a healthcare strategy tax deductible plan for the small business owners. And if your people are not aware of all these strategies, they may be missing few hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars year on year with lack of awareness. So just get awareness from our live sessions, and talk to your CPAs or accountants, and start saving money from your taxes. That's it, Lakshmi Garu. Thank you.
I totally agree, Andy. Because of lack of information or knowledge, we do lose a lot of benefits most of the times. So that is why we all need expert advice, Andy. Adi edaina kavachu, any of the situations. So Anil garu, thank you so much, Andy. Chala baga explain chesaru. Thank you so much. Mar next week inka kotta topic toti malli kaluddamandi. Till then, have a wonderful week ahead. And thank you so much, TV Asia Telugu. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashmi Garu, and thank you to TV Asia Telugu also. Thank you.
Is test prep nerve-wracking? Getting an excellent score a huge challenge? A new wave in the test prep is here to help. Test Prep Pundits has all the answers to your questions. It is a one-stop solutions for all your academic needs. Our premium online interactive content has hundreds of SAT and ACT test problems, hundreds of hours of videos. Get real and instant results with real scores on the real SAT and ACT tests. Our